What's up?
Good morning.
Gising, bro. Gising.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are we live? Shit,
We're live, bro. We're live. We're live. Wake up, man.
Alright, my bad.
Clap it up, guys. 4th episode. Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas,
Yes,
Merry
sir.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Welcome to the 4th episode, Intangibles Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Pio.
Sam. Oh shit. I'm Sam's.
Byron.
My bad, bro. My bad.
As you can tell, guys, medyo wala sa wisyo mag...
I'm tired, okay? I'm tired.
Mag-film mga tao ngayon. So, FYI lang sa mga tao na nanonood, sa Sunday, rest day dapat to. But, we're
We love
working,
y'all.
we're working to give you guys some content. So,
Yes.
yeah, first time ulit na kompleto tayong apat after Lige has been a sub-host for a couple of episodes.
Shout out to Lige.
Thank you,
months.
Lige.
Six
you.
months.
Filling up my spot.
Welcome back, Sams. We had a
Thank
very
you, thank
long
you.
episode
Thank you.
last episode, and we're gonna bring you to that. Talked
Alright.
about top 5 plus 6 man and coach of our favorite teams. Personally, I think I would win. That's besides the point.
Lakers in 5.
Speaking of the Lakers, gusto mo ba yun yung sabihin mong team?
Nah.
Oh,
Lakers,
so-
okay, Lakers are my favorite team. But I'm not gonna do that list.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
do my second favorite team.
Sams will be representing his top 5 6-man and head coach of the New Orleans Pelicans
Slash Hornets.
Slash
Hornets. So, Sams, get it done, bro.
Wait, do I need to explain why?
Yeah, bro, come on, give us
Oh.
some details.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, starting 5. At the 1, I got CP. One rookie of the year, di ba? He's a god, point guard, enough said. At the 2, it was actually a debate between, Eric Gordon or Drew Holiday. But I'm going with Drew Holiday kasi two-way player siya. So, tsaka if I need playmaking na not necessarily Chris Paul, okay mag-step up si Holiday doon. Tapos at the 3, I got the Slim Reaper, the bootleg KD, the crackhead looking Brandon Ingram, bro. I got Brandon Ingram. He hasn't proven anything yet as far as resume or like pagdating sa all time, pero based on his performance, feel ko siya na yung magiging like franchise player ng
Yeah.
ng New Orleans kasi with the Zion direction, you can really say like we don't know if Zion is for real kasi
He's out of
No,
basketball operations right now, bro.
yeah. At the 4, we got our boy AD. Enough said. The only thing that can be said about him is like, fuck, he's made out of glass, but that's it. Pero New Orleans days though, he was a beast. He was carrying. At the 5, kahit relatively short stay, I got DeMarcus Cousins. Who else am I gonna put at the 5?
Yes, sir.
Marcus
Yes, sir.
Cousins. Yeah, tapos during sa nung New Orleans days niya, he's like 50 points here and there, tas triple doubles pa yung iba doon. So ayun. And that 6-man, really hard again, Eric Gordon or David West. But I got David West. Just because I know my big men are hella prone to injuries. So I'm gonna need a solid one. Tsaka,
Okay.
he's a dog. We need some toughness. Tapos, yeah, so coach ko, Monty Williams. Short yata yung stint niya sa New Orleans, pero yung kita naman natin na he's a great basketball mind. So yun.
You
My
think
team
you can
beating
beat
y'all,
him? You
for
can-
sure.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Well,
For sure.
No, you're not, bro.
okay.
No, whatever.
I'm beating the Rockets for sure, bro.
I don't know, man.
For sure, I'm beating the Rockets.
Let's see.
Yao Ming versus
dapat lalagay ko
Drew
sa
Holiday.
Lagay ko kaya itong lineup ito sa 2K, tapos i-simulate ko lang. Mga 7-game series. Tingnan natin.
Actually, pwede.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'ma win the championship, bro. Sure.
Yeah, well, sure, with your glass-ass players, bro. Sure. Alright. That being said, Pio's got some good shot, bad shots for us.
Okay. So,
Let's get that segment already done. Let's go, Pio.
first of all, recent. Ito yung siguro yung mga big news of the week. Expected, pero Steph Curry is the new all-time 3-point leader. Natalo na niya yung record ni Ray Allen. So, good shot or bad shot?
Good shot,
What
bro.
do you mean?
How can you say that's a bad shot?
Steph, bro. It's Steph.
That's a good shot, man. Damn.
It's
Yun.
Steph.
You don't even know until hanggang ilang points pa yung hanggang ilang 3-point shots pa
Yeah.
yung kayang gawin ni Steph. He has such a long career pa.
Yeah.
Pretty
To get like
considering.
3-5 in like a few years.
Yeah.
Feel ko he's gonna be number one for quite some time, bro.
Quite some
Like
time.
yung mga yun yung mga tipong unbreakable records.
Yeah, for me, America.
Yeah.
Well, we thought Oscar Robertson's triple-double thing was unbreakable.
Bro, it took like 50 years or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought so. So, you think kaya masisira ulit yun? Napakadami pang
Given
3 points.
the way yung inflation ng 3 points.
Yeah.
So, siguro head start na agad yung mga katulad ni na Trae Young.
Yeah, nila Pero ano yun sabi ng ESPN, with the way the pace of play Steph is playing at right now, he's actually projected to make 5,000 threes.
It's gonna be tough.
Damn.
All time.
Damn. If you continue. But
You think Clay's gonna end up at the 2 though? Kasi he missed 2 whole years, bro.
Siguro for me,
Harden's
I
still
think
playing though.
where
Harden
is
is
he in the
Yes,
Harden's
ranking?
at 2-5.
James Harden.
Harden is 4th.
Yeah.
James Harden's 4th. He's catching up na.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's catching up.
500, ilang 3 points na lang ba? 500? 300? Something like that.
Basta ano ko,
Hundreds na lang.
Oh, something like
Lower
that.
hundreds na lang. Abot na siya sa third.
Ay, hundreds. Kay Ray Allen?
No, kay Reggie.
Reggie's like
Reggie.
Less
Konti na lang yung kay
yata.
Reggie na, bro.
Yeah, konti na lang.
kay Reggie.
Like
Oh,
a few
tingnan lang.
hundreds na lang bago malagpasan ni James Harden. The thing is though, with Clay, if aabot siya ng 2, he has to play the rest of the career. Like, rest of his career.
Well,
Nang walang injury. Where is he
Low
in the
usage
ranking?
din kasi si low usage rate din kasi si Klay Thompson.
yeah.
Where is he in the ranking?
It's like 8th.
Pero para sa akin,
He's top 10 for sure.
I think.
I'm just not sure.
Yeah.
Pero para sa akin, even if Clay plays his whole career, I don't think maabot niya si Harden sa usage rate ni Harden. Parang,
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I feel like
agree.
if maybe James Harden would be 2 and then Clay would be 3 eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how he'll end up all time on the list, but definitely Clay is like a top 5 shooter of all time. Definitely.
Sobrang weird though. James Harden's in the top 5 3 points made, but nobody talks about him as like one of the
Shooter.
greatest shooters of all time.
Yeah.
Because that's not when people say greatest shooters of all time, as in yun lang talaga yung focus ng laro
Yeah,
nila.
parang specialty talaga.
Specialty like
actually,
Steph, Clay, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. Pero when you talk
Well,
about James Harden, he's so versatile.
And James
He can
Harden,
do a lot of things.
he's really a streaky shooter talaga. Hindi naman siya yung
Yeah.
knockdown.
Nobody talks about Harden as like the greatest scorer, one of the greatest scorers of all time also.
Should be though.
Si Charles Barkley lang yata yung nagsabi.
I think he is though.
I
think he is, dude.
I think nasabi na siya before. Diba he averaged 36 one season? Damn. But,
Pero
yeah.
the thing for me kasi kay Harden, he's not, I don't consider him as the greatest scorer. It's just, he's the most, ano ba sabihin to? Parang,
Unique?
Yung
Really,
offensive.
Complete?
aggressive. Parang, he really wants to score. He's gonna find any way possible to score. Parang ganun
Aggressive
para sa
scorer.
akin. Parang hindi,
Yeah.
kasi pag makita mo sila KD, they'll go to his spot, ganun. James Harden's just gonna get fouls, just get points, ganun. Parang do anything talaga.
He's just gonna find a way to score.
Oh.
Oh.
And,
Okay.
nakakatawa kasi I think si Jalen Rose, binring up niya yun. Yung shooting is subjective. Like, there are sila Steph, Ray Allen, Cade, Reggie, si Clay. 3-point shooters, yes, definitely. No one comes close to them. Pero there are players that, alam mo yun, they can make every shot on the court. Like, LeBron can make any shot perimeter-wise.
Oo nga.
Larry
Good
Bird,
point.
Dirk can make any shot perimeter.
KD.
KD. Maraming ganun. So, shooting is subjective. But, if you
Dwight Howard. Oh,
Ben Simmons, bro.
sure.
Ben Simmons.
Matt
Ben
King, bro.
Simmons.
Matt King, bro.
Oh, damn!
Grabe yun.
Okay, so, yeah. Next,
Greatest high school covered court shooter of all time, Byron Leuterio, bro.
Yan.
Alright, sorry. Continue.
Go, continue.
Good news also, local basketball scene naman muna. Kaka-approve lang ng CHED. So, UAAP schools can start training again soon. Good shot or bad shot?
Training in school or like training period?
Training.
Bubble training?
Bubble training. For
Kung bubble training,
In
okay
school,
lang.
in school.
in school.
Yeah, I think
Ano
that's
yung
a good
dorm?
shot.
Oh, yung ano din, I think is depende sa school yung magiging system nila. But yeah, they're gonna dorm or something para
Yeah.
bubble lang talaga when they train inside their facilities.
Depende sa school.
Oh, depends sa
Some schools are ano,
Yeah.
like for example sa UP. Medyo okay sa UP. Kasi dami nilang facilities, tapos sa dami rin ng athletes nila, afford nilang hindi magsama-sama sa isang dorm yung ano, lahat ng
Lahat
ng
ng sports?
athletes.
Or
Huh?
just the selected sports lang?
Yeah, sure. Pero I think
Probably
pangungunahan nila
selected.
yung basketball and volleyball ata.
Ang
Kasi yun naman
basketball
pala,
and volleyball lang.
yun yung parating may premiere eh. Kasi yun yung plans nila sa television na ipalabas.
Actually, depende pa rin sa school kung good shot or bad shot siya for me. Generally, good shot siya. Kumbaga,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Example, sa Ateneo, sobrang hirap makapasok doon. You have to have like a reason for you to be inside that school. Ang UP, I don't know kasi their restrictions, pero di ba parang binubuksan yung oval?
Open
Ang open
yung
ang
mga
UP.
establishment sa UP.
Exactly. So parang, siyempre in that case naman, kahit sino, baka, I'm not
Yeah,
sure,
that's
hindi naman ako
true.
taga-UP, pero baka kahit
Yeah.
sino pwede makapasok. So siyempre,
Yeah.
depende pa rin sa school kung good shot or bad shot siya. Pero kung gagawin nila yun, yung bubble training and all that, I feel like they would put strict like,
Oh,
restrictions.
yeah.
So,
So ibig
good
sabihin
shot
ba na kapag they allowed training na they're saying makakapag
Most likely,
open na rin yung tournaments.
yeah, that's what, yun yung
Siguro.
projection naman talaga starting next year. Magkaroon na talaga ng UAP.
I don't know, man. Like, kunwari kung Ateneo lang talaga yung isipin, for me, that's a good shot, bro. But like, objectively, kung consider mo lahat ng UAP schools, like yung point ni Matt sa UP, I think it's a bad shot. Medyo risky pa
Yeah.
for me.
but again, if they do it like how the professionals do it,
Then it will be, depending
know,
on
like-
execution naman
Yeah.
talaga. Yeah.
yeah, depending on execution. But ako, generally, it's a good shot for me kung susundin na lang yung restrictions.
Yeah.
If they make a strict restriction for every school, then good shot siya for me because everyone misses basketball
Yeah.
and
Facts.
volleyball and other sports. Siyempre, fan tayo ng basketball pero other people have their own sport.
Yeah.
We just miss sports, man.
We
Live
just miss
sports.
So, anything that we can get, I'll take it.
Yeah.
How
Alright.
about you, man? Good shot ba sa inyo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good shot for me also. Okay, next. So, Kyrie Irving is reportedly gonna start playing away games already for the Brooklyn Nets. Good shot or bad shot?
Bad shot.
Bad
We're in the same boat.
shot
Okay.
for me also.
Kala ko ako lang bad shot eh.
Okay. Una, sobrang messed up ng chemistry nun. He's gonna be playing some games and he's gonna get paid a lot of money for supposedly playing dapat every game.
Yeah.
So, the locker room would be weird for that unless, I don't know. Pero based naman sa past teams ni Kyrie, I don't think he would be that guy to maintain proper chemistry in the locker room.
Yeah.
That's one. You're not gonna be playing every game. He's just gonna show up when he wants to. He's
Yeah.
been gone for so long, where he could have helped the team the first few games
Yeah.
of the season. So, kung ako yun, nasa position ng mga teammates niya, I don't like that. Like, tingin ko parang sa kanya iba na.
Yeah.
I don't know with you guys, but that's a bad shot.
Same point for me. I don't think Kyrie's the the plug and play player. Kasi may mga players na kahit saan mo lagay at any point, it's gonna work. But Kyrie, I think he demands so much attention. He demands the ball. Tapos syempre kasi like right now, before nung Cavs days, when you say Kyrie, say unang pass sa utak mo, like okay siya, his score is deadly, but ngayon parang mas nauna yung drama. So I think just gonna add lalo na yung composition ng Nets ngayon, they're just working with what they have, not that
doing well.
trash yung Nets ha.
Yeah.
They have KD and Harden pa rin, pero they haven't even figured that out yet. Tapos dadagdag mo pa si Kyrie. So yun na. Away games lang siya lalaro. Paano yun sa diba? Paano nga yun sa team chemistry? What about, okay, probably for the veterans, tas yung mga star players, walang problema na But what about your role players? Diba?
Yung mga
like,
tao
the
just
things,
working hard trying to get their minutes. Tapos
yeah,
he's just
you
gonna
think
come in
na
and play.
parang, what about the streaky players? Parang, kunwari, who's their sixth man?
Patty
What's his
Mills,
name?
Joe Harris.
Patty Mills.
No, the young guy.
Thomas.
Cam Thomas.
Yeah, like what about him, diba? They play the same position. So home games lang ako lalaro. Pag sa away, I'm bench. Like what?
Yeah.
Those guys need confidence, and like they know like right now na kahit only with KD and Harden, sobrang uncertain na ng position nila. They're still figuring it out. When you add Kyrie in there, it's gonna be like, maybe that's too much for like any young rookie to handle pa.
Yeah. And for me, it's a bad shot. Aside from what Matt and Sam mentioned, it's a bad example. Kyrie's a max player and he's only going to be playing 50% of the remaining games in the season.
Yeah.
Even in the playoffs, if Brooklyn is not in a high seed, he's gonna play 4 games away, possible. So, I mean, if you're paid that much money, there are expectations that you have to follow. Like, yung ibang player nga, I'm not saying he should do it, but yung ibang players, kahit injured, naglalaro sila. Kasi,
True.
example si Larry Bird, diba? When he had back problems, maraming nagtatanong sa kanya, so why do you keep playing? If sobrang deadly na injury niya. And sinabi niya is, if I'm being paid to do a job, I have to do my job because I'm being paid.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking
it's a
of
bad
that.
example for everyone else. Ang dami nagtatrabaho, pre, di lang sa basketball.
Look at Ben Simmons, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's getting fined. But like, speaking of that, si Kobe,
When he popped his finger,
Yeah.
No, like, okay, well that's one example. Pero him and MJ, they play through being hurt or being injured. Not just for the team, but also for the fans.
Oh.
yeah.
Na baka mamaya yun lang yung time na mapapanood
Yeah,
sila.
yung
Or that-
yung
or
sinabi
that
ni
moment.
Vanessa Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that moment is like one thing that triggers a fan to be inspired, parang ganun.
Yeah.
Siyempre, para sa hindi lang sa team or sa individuals.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for fans also that lalo pa ngayon, tingnan mo si Kyrie, hindi pa yung home games yung lalaroin
Yeah.
niya. So like,
Yeah.
paano yung fans ng Brooklyn naman?
Right. Kaya ngayon looking back sa ginawa ni James Harden nung against the Bucks, na he tried to help the team.
Yeah.
Parang for me, like respect to Harden. Like, he could have been ending his career. May sobrang laki ng risk na career ending. Like no one's praising him for it. So what I propose though is like, hear me out. What I propose, Kyrie can't play dahil sa city protocols ng New York. Dame, you see where I'm going, bro. Dame is not working in Portland. And over there, okay lang na walang vaccines. So, straight up trade, win-win situation.
I don't think
Where
that's
do you
work
work,
for Portland.
Oo nga.
Chewing doesn't win for Portland, bro.
It's not a win for Portland. They're just gonna be stuck in the same position. I don't
Yeah,
think Dame.
undersized
Dame's not
pa
the
rin yung
problem.
backcourt.
Kailan pa rin eh.
Bro,
Undersized. Walang nagbago.
trade Dame for Kyrie, CJ for Ben Simmons. CJ and another guy for
You're
Ben
gonna put
Simmons.
Kyrie and Ben together?
That's kind of sad.
Yes,
It's gonna be
bro.
the most problematic
Yes.
backcourt
Yun nga,
in the
you're
world.
gonna put the most
I mean, nobody cares
problematic
about Portland anyway, though. But like, they're
Except
good.
them, of course.
Yeah, they're good. What do you mean? They don't care about them. They don't care about themselves. They've never made any championship moves for the last 5-6 years.
So you think Ben Simmons and Kyrie?
It's not gonna be a championship.
Yeah, I mean,
That's gonna be the
no,
most
like I said,
problematic backcourt. I'm
Portland to
telling you.
me is never gonna be a contender. They just want to be in the playoffs. They don't want to rebuild.
That's a good. My point naman siya. Kasi,
Yeah.
Portland, they need to fix something.
Bro,
They need to fix something.
Chauncey Billups can't fix that, bro. I mean, okay naman yung place. Okay naman yung it's not coaching problem anymore, bro. It's like yung kulang talaga yung players nila.
Personnel.
Firepower.
Personnel.
Yeah.
Alright. So, last two medyo connected kasi it's about the Lakers. So first, Isaiah Thomas gets signed to the Lakers.
Yes.
And
IT.
AD got injured again. Strained MCL, out 4 weeks. So, on both na lang. Good shot, bad shot kay IT at saka AD.
IT, good shot, bro. Great shot, bro. I love IT.
It's a good shot, replacing AD with IT, bro. Galing nun.
Nah.
Galing nun, pa. 42-point scorer sa G League for AD.
Hey, bro, he dropped like 22 in his debut.
Yeah, see, okay,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Okay. Good shot for him because he got signed. Bad shot for AD because he got injured. But
Yeah.
I know IT has game. But the points that he scored were in trash minutes. Until he proves
Come
himself
on,
again.
bro. Come on, bro.
I
It
mean,
was his
okay.
first game.
No, yeah, I get it. I'm saying I know he's a good player, pero he has to prove himself again in the NBA.
Yeah.
When he
Dude's probably gonna
he's-
get like 10 minutes a game, though.
Yeah, but he's been there before with other different teams. Teams signed him when he was a free agent, and as good as we think IT is,
Yo, he was good in the Nuggets.
he's not the same though.
Of course he's not the same.
You know it. He's not the same anymore. And if he wants to stay in the league with his height there at the point guard, with people like Cade Cunningham playing now at the point, he has
Palaki
to
na
prove
nga ng
himself
palaki
more.
ngayon mga point guard.
He has
Yeah.
to prove himself more to be able to stay in the NBA. Like him scoring 22 in trash minutes. In my opinion, is not enough for you to prove to me that you deserve to be here and stay. Well, you deserve to be here, but do you deserve to stay? I mean, like,
Yo, IT, if you're watching, PBA import.
bro.
You can score 60 easy here, bro.
How about you?
I agree.
Byron.
I agree with
Byron.
Samson. It's a good shot because IT really worked to get back into the league. Like,
We all love an underdog
Yeah.
story.
and I don't know, siguro it's a height thing kasi lahat naman tayo more or less kasi tangkad lang niya. To have someone like that play in the NBA, di ba? Parang,
Actually, that's why I like him. Role model siya.
He's a role model. I mean, in his prime before in Boston, di ba? He was 5'9" and he was being talked about MVP-wise.
MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good thing. But I agree also na he needs to prove himself. And with a team like the Lakers na ang daming uncertain na possibilities, I feel like kaya naman. I don't know, maybe he'll start kapag nag-rest nila si Westbrook or something, if ever. We'll see. Marami pwede. Kay AD naman, well, what do we expect? I mean, at this point in time, hindi na ako talaga
It's not surprising
hindi
na.
talaga ako nagugulat kapag na-injure si AD. Si
Yeah.
AD. No offense.
Expected na nga eh.
No
Mas
offense.
magugulat pa ako if AD had a healthy season. Honestly.
Like, I know, prone to injury talaga ang big man in the NBA. Big man in the NBA. But, ito talaga, he's redefining the definition of prone, man. Like, Ewan ko talaga.
That's true.
Cowboy. Good shot, bad shot.
For me, good shot din kay IT, of course. I mean, he's back in the league. But I don't agree with your takes na he has to prove himself. Because I think there's the same case as Melo. People said na he had to prove himself. And kasi I think that people expect them to be what they were. Yung all-star pa rin. Pero even if they weren't themselves anymore, like their prime, they're still better than 60% of the players in the league.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
I agree.
Tapos,
Good point.
it's a good shot for IT lang, but I don't think it's a good shot for the Lakers. Like, I don't think IT will help you in any way. I mean, you're lacking defense, you're still lacking
Shooters.
youth. Ganun pa rin, parang ganun pa rin yung kulang nila eh. And IT doesn't solve that. So, ayan,
Yeah.
I just think that some other team could have gotten IT na better fit.
Like, dude, honestly, maybe like, Bucks, bro.
Get like,
Just a young team.
lang.
Probably just
Yeah.
a young team who needs a point guard though.
Actually, dude, Brooklyn, honestly, kailangan nila ng... Kailangan nila
He's
ng...
like, the new Mike James. He's like the new Mike James.
Mike, yeah.
They have a lot of point guards. They have Pat Mills, Bruce Brown, Cam
Bro, if you
Thomas.
see it though, hindi masyado nagawan si Patty ah.
Yeah, actually.
Ginagawa siyang 2. Tapos he's playing a JJ Redick role.
Actually smart, to be fair.
Yeah.
Pero hindi, in sa case ni Byron na he doesn't have to prove himself. Like, of course we know what he can do, but I only say that ako personally that he has to prove himself is because, okay, when you give the Carmelo Anthony situation, that guy, we all knew that even though, okay, his Rockets days and his Thunder days, he was still a scorer. Like, we knew he could score. He can show it. Not as consistent anymore, pero he's still playing the same way. The thing with IT kasi, everything's against him. Like, a lot. Kung years out of the pro, pwedeng sabihin natin si Carmelo ganun din. Pero, IT has been in and out of the NBA. He's small. He's a bit inconsistent now. And you have to prove yourself again in the team katulad ng Lakers filled with stars.
Yeah,
So if you
I
wanna
don't think
stay-
he's gonna get like opportunities to do that
Yeah,
sa Lakers.
Exactly.
So, I think
Especially
it's
10K
agree.
contract.
He has to prove himself some point. At some way. I mean,
He needs to go to a trash team, bro, like Orlando. Like, for real though. Diba?
or a good team and be the 6-man point guard.
Yeah.
No, every good team is locked in with 1 and 2. Honestly.
76ers aren't.
Bro, Seth Curry
Yeah.
isn't a bad
He's not a
guard, bro.
point guard.
Hey, Seth Curry's a 2 though.
Yeah,
Isn't he a
Seth Curry,
two?
that's my point.
Isn't
The
he
only
playing
point,
like
the
a
only
DJ
real
Redick?
point guard. The only real
Diba
point guard
yung
that
one
you have
nila
is
si
Tyrese
Tyrese
Maxey.
Maxey?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
So,
sorry.
not
IT.
a bench point guard naman.
Pero, sige. I mean, IT with the Philadelphia fit. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
Everyone else is tall around him.
Okay lang, yeah.
No.
They're all
Yeah.
threes, bro. They have Drummond now. Like,
Imagine
Yeah,
imagine
Boy Joel.
IT and Drummond coming off your bench, bro.
I like it.
honestly,
Yeah,
you need
I like it.
Dude,
I personally like
a
it.
team that needs a guard. Well, wala pa si Jamal. I don't know, man. I think the Nuggets might need some extra guards with Compazzo.
1 year
Austin-
contract.
Austin
1 year
Rivers.
contract, bro.
I think he needs
Tsaka
one.
yung-
They had him though.
Problema sa
Yeah.
Denver, parang they rely too much kay Jokic na offense talaga.
Legit.
Dude, for real.
So,
Nakakaawa,
Because
man.
he's like their point
Nakakaawa.
guard.
They play
Nakakaawa.
so funny, bro. Jokic gets the rebound. Siya na rin magkakall ng play.
Oo.
Bro.
I don't know if nakita niyo yung Jokic made probably one of the greatest pass by a big man. Tapos Austin Rivers did the worst layup ever. Yung talagang walang tinamaan.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
tinamaan
I need to
talaga,
see
dude.
that, bro.
Walang tinamaan.
I need to see that.
I'll send it to you later. Sobrang wala, dude. Like,
Okay. Is that a good chat or bad chat for the segment, Pio? Do you have more or no?
yun lang. Ito, last na on the Lakers ha. Since parati na natin nag-uusapan yung Lakers. I think that them signing IT, parang naghahanap na lang talaga sila ng sagot sa madami nilang problema. Like,
So, wala rin napupuntahan.
walang napupunta. Like, no offense to them. Top tier organization sila, GM-wise, owner-wise, even the coach. But, tama si Byron, I don't think adding Isaiah Thomas will do anything to impact your roster on a win now stage kasi they're all aging naman.
And right now, injured pa si na Kendrick Nunn. Like, what if he comes back na? What will IT do there? Meron na silang backup point guard.
Di ba 10 day lang naman si
that boy
IT?
up, bro.
Isn't IT on a 10 day?
IT
He's on a 10 day.
Saying after he gets
Sixers.
done with that contract, Philadelphia knock on his door,
Yeah,
bro.
Sixers. Pick
Yeah.
that boy up. For real.
Okay, that's that. Next topic of the day. So, since it's Christmas Day, we're gonna be talking about the top 5. Collectively, we're gonna talk about the top 5 Christmas Day games.
We'll be talking about. I'm just playing.
Okay.
My bad, guys.
Okay. Sige na lang. So,
What are the games, bruh?
right now, I think the first one that was pretty obvious to us was the Warriors and the Cavs.
Oh, yeah.
From
2016.
2016.
A lot of highlights happened during that game. My favorite being the old man Richard Jefferson.
Same.
On
Yeah, show him, RJ.
and KD. And then there's still the Clay one dunking on Kevin Love. Kyrie shooting that turnaround jumper.
Over Clay.
Game winner.
It's just a lot of things happened.
It was a comeback, bro. I think it was a comeback at the fourth. They were down double digits, diba?
Oh.
Yeah, they were there. Like, and that's the thing is that was like. But it wasn't KD's first year.
Yeah,
It was the first time na nagtapat yung Warriors tsaka Cavs na that Golden State had KD.
And came
Yeah.
off, syempre, finals rematch
Oh.
to Cavs winning.
Why do you, Sams? This was your pick, right? Why do you think this was like one of the top NBA Christmas games?
Everything we just said, like, for example, yung history alone, yung context, finals rematch, tas, first of all, the controversial transfer ni KD. So everyone's jumping on the bandwagon na. So, parang, and also for LeBron, it's like, okay, it's over now. Parang, y'all can't beat the Warriors anymore because they have KD. What did the Cavs do, bro? Like, I think they were getting hated on all year. Yeah, it was a statement game for sure. Parang, plus, Christmas game, really special. Like, the way it ended it wasn't, hindi tambakan.
Yeah, it was a
I mean,
close
majority, not really. Pero, it was everything a Christmas game could be. Parang close game. You have the best teams in the league. You have the stars performing. Nobody played bad that game, as far as I remember. I think even Kevin Love played good.
They all just showed up. That's it.
Yeah, so parang talaga, yun yung tipong no excuses type game. So, I think it's one of the best.
Alright. Pio, what was your pick for the top NBA?
For me, hindi ko siya napanood kasi 2004, so 2 years old ako nun. But I think watching it again and again, one of my favorite, if not my favorite Christmas games would be the Heat versus the Lakers 2004. The first time na Kobe and Shaq faced each other in a game, not as teammates.
This is young D Wade.
Yeah, young D
Yeah,
Wade.
this young D Wade.
This was a good game for me. With what Sam said in the last one was yung context niya. Alam naman na lahat yung drama ni Shaq and Kobe as teammates. And they both wanted to prove that they could win without the other. So, it was a close game. Nag-overtime siya. Kobe dropped 42 points but still lost 104-102 to the Heat. Yun yung akin.
Alright.
Game winner ba yan or no?
Hindi. Kobe missed the game winner to win the game.
Actually, hindi ako sure about this. When was the time like Kobe faked out Shaq, and then like he shot an N1, and alam mo yung parang iconic.
That wasn't it. That wasn't
the
it.
iconic
That
one
wasn't it.
where he just looked at Shaq. Like,
Yeah.
Alam ko Celtics
I remember
yung
that shot.
Ay, Celtics na pala si Shaq.
Yeah, I remember Kobe was wearing 24 na nun.
Yeah.
Pero I think 04, 8 pa rin siya.
Yeah,
Might
8
trip
pa
it.
rin siya.
Yeah, he was still 8. Yeah.
My bad. Just a pretty iconic moment. Akin, medyo biased. Hell no. Thunder, bro, they've been in Christmas Day games before. Sunod-sunod. Like for, I think, 7 years? Tuloy-tuloy. My favorite would be, since, like I said, Thunder is my favorite team. Around 2010, the year before they reached the finals, and after when they lost to the finals, 2012 Christmas Day, Miami versus Oklahoma, the rematch that they had. OKC lost though, like by 6 points only, but it was a close game all throughout. Mario Chalmers carried the first few quarters for the Heat. So it was something to watch, especially coming off of a championship, a finals game. And something I really appreciated was Durant when he was still my guy, you know. Until the few seconds he kept clutching it out for the Thunder, but Bosch and LeBron did their thing, and Westbrook choked, made stupid shots as we know him now.
Yeah.
They were down like by 4, I think, and then he made a contested 3 with like a full shot clock. So still a fan. And would like to watch that again.
Do you think that's prime KD?
2012?
Like OKC stint. What's your prime KD? Warriors?
Right now.
Right now, yeah,
I think right
No.
now. Yeah, I wouldn't
Boy,
say.
sick.
I wouldn't
Last
say.
3 games niya, what is he average? 36, 38?
He's number 1 now in the MVP conversation. He's over Steph. I think he's.
A boy carry.
Although nag-MVP siya sa Thunder, I think he won that because that was the first time that we saw him like that.
Bro, he was winning scoring titles the year
Tsaka,
before.
Yeah. No, I mean the first time. The first few eras.
Diba injured siya? Like the whole year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the year. So like, you can't really say that was his prime, because kung yun yung I think that was yung the rise of Kevin Durant. His first
Grabe yung
MVP.
rise niya.
Emergence.
Grabe yung rise niya, bro. It's crazy.
Like that was the way he won the reason why he won the MVP was because that was when we were seeing how good he actually was. But now we already know how good he is, and he's still doing what he's doing in Brooklyn, which is why he's the number 1 in the MVP list.
So
Although I still hate
consistent
him, inahas niya yung team ko, pero you have to give respect to those. That's that.
Botchubay.
Yeah,
I got medyo recent lang siya. So I got the Clippers and the Lakers 2019. This was a really good game for me. Na dikit yung buong game. And syempre yung rivalry ng Clippers-Lakers noon, yung Kawhi-LeBron rivalry to start. May mga commercial pa si Kawhi. Yun yung nesa ng
Yeah.
hype. Sobra yung hype. And of course, nag-enjoy ako yung pinaka-na-enjoy ko yung last shot ni LeBron na block ni Patrick Beverley. That was a good Christmas moment for me.
Good. Okay. Speaking of the Christmas games, though, we can't miss out on the Celtics Lakers in 08. I think that was a good game as well. Rematch final, bro. You can see how they match. That's like the start, almost the starting end of how the Lakers and the Celtics matched up in like the years coming in their finals appearances. So, pretty good matchups for that.
And I think any Celtics-Lakers game naman, it's really good. Talagang people really come out and watch whether it's in LA or in Boston. But
Yeah.
there was something different with yung Kobe Pau teams versus the big three Celtics all the time. Ramdam mo talagang ayaw nila sa isa't isa. Like there was respect. Ayaw nila yung isa't isa. So yeah. Maganda.
Alright. So we talked about like the best, what we think are like the best Christmas games of all time. So ngayon we're gonna talk about this year's Christmas games, yung what we think, yung predictions, ganun, or how the current landscape is, based on how the current landscape is looking. So I think the only interesting game for us is Phoenix Suns and Warriors. Pio, you wanna explain?
I think with what Sam said about the landscape and everything, siguro dapat yung most awaited game talaga dito yung Brooklyn at saka LA. But AD's out.
Dapat.
Ang gulo ng Lakers. KD's out also with health and safety protocol. So hindi natin alam kung aabot siya sa Christmas.
James Harden
also?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, James Harden, yeah.
So unless ito yung comeback game ni Kyrie, I don't think it's the most awaited. So
Probably just a G League team trying to go up against LeBron and the Lakers. So
and so going to Phoenix and the Warriors, right now they're being talked about as the two best teams in the NBA. You see it talaga system wise. Ang galing ng both teams have a great culture and a great system. Kahit na hindi babalik si Clay in this game, it's still a good I think right now as it stands, this might be a potential conference finals if ever. Galing talaga nila lahat. Yeah.
it's a upcoming rivalry, especially with both of them being at the top of the West. And siyempre, like the streak, the no lose November ba ng Phoenix yun?
Yeah.
Pinalo nila. So siyempre, oh wait, did the Warriors beat them?
The Warriors beat them
So
at home.
siyempre balikan lang sila.
Yeah, at
So,
home.
that matchup would be good, especially coming this Christmas Day game. Hopefully we get a show for that.
Steph versus Chris Paul is always a treat. It's always a treat to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Steph and Chris Paul, like, why not take a look at this in a matchup type of way? So they're gonna match up, of course, Steph and Chris Paul. With who do you think would win that matchup?
1-on-1?
Or in the game.
Okay. Let's just say who would
Like
have
who would
their
have
team.
a better game?
Yeah, who would have a better game in general?
Who would have a better game, or who would make it? Who would translate to more wins?
Yeah.
In that particular game, that Christmas Day game, who do you think would get the better end of the other? Like,
For me, Chris Paul. Because like yung whole offense ng Phoenix Suns, siya talaga nagdi-dictate eh. Kasi yung pick and rolls nila hindi gagana yun if hindi siya mid-range specialist, or if he can't make those high IQ reads. Same thing for Devin Booker, pero kapag nag-pick and roll si Devin Booker, kung makita mo dalawa lang options, pasa kay Ayton, retira. But as far as kay Steph Curry naman, hindi siya yung nagdi-dictate ng game. Everyone else revolves around him. So parang for me, stats-wise, of course, lamang si Curry. Pero if you're looking to kung kanino yung
Impact.
yung impact, kung nakaninong kamay yung keys to the team to like for victory, Chris Paul talaga. This is me though.
I think a difference maker would be DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
I don't know who the Warriors will play.
Looney.
I know. They could honestly play small ball.
No, what the Warriors do is they start Looney. So regular Looney, regular lineup. Tapos at the end, they play small.
Yeah,
Always
if you play small, you have DeAndre Ayton and Draymond. Honestly, you could put Iguodala and Crowder.
Bro, if I was the Warriors, I'd put Draymond on Devin Booker, bro.
Who would guard the center?
They have bro, Wiggins, I think.
No. Let's just say that's the lineup. So Chris Paul, D-Book, Bridges, Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton against
Curry, Poole, Wiggins, Draymond.
Curry, Poole, Wiggins, Iguodala, and Draymond.
Iguodala?
They play
For the
JTA minsan.
For the
instead of
for the
Iguodala.
or Iguodala or JTA for the purpose of defense. The only disadvantage that I could see there is the DeAndre matchup.
That boy Ayton killed them last game nung ano?
They can't play small ball the whole game.
Yeah.
Not the whole game, I mean. Like, most of the game, they can't do that if DeAndre is playing. Sobrang talo sila dun. Like, itapat mo pa lang na, okay, Looney is in the NBA for a reason. I'm not gonna say he's a bad player, but compared to DeAndre Ayton, we all know who the hell...
Looney's like JaVale McGee, bro.
Yeah.
Ganun yung playstyle niya.
We all know who's gonna win that matchup. So,
Yeah.
I think DeAndre Ayton's gonna be the...
Iba kasi laro ni Ayton parang parang ang weird ni Ayton for a big man He's like, di ko maintindihan kung bruiser siya or finesse player siya. I don't, he's somewhere in the middle, bro.
He's pretty agile with this man.
Yeah.
And no offense kay Draymond, like he's an all-time like great defender, I think. Pero kaya nga you can't beat height Like hindi ko talaga alam yung with the way Phoenix plays. It's weird Like tama si Samson, they use a lot of the pick and roll depending on who handles the ball. But it's it's a testament to how new the NBA is. Because if I were Phoenix, the Warriors were playing small ball, I don't care how long it will take, I'm going to give DeAndre Ayton the ball
every single time.
Pero it's different Like makita mo, kahit si Draymond yung nasa gitna, ang gagawin pa rin nila, okay, if a 3 is possible, we'll go for a 3. But I don't know, man. Like that's a good matchup, but I think Ayton is a difference
the ball.
maker. Yeah.
Give Ayton the ball and then defend Curry on the other end.
Yeah.
Hindi na kasi si Draymond, they say he's not an elite individual defender, but he's an elite team defender. But the thing is, yung system ng Phoenix Suns, hindi na sila immature maglaro
Yeah.
They know what to do, bro. Yung variations I saw this breakdown ng pick and roll variations na they have one for every single situation, bro.
They have finals experience now. You have to expect that.
Yeah.
They're all maturing. They all want to get to that next level. Gusto nila manalo. I think the drive that the Phoenix Suns have is a lot more than the Warriors coming off a finals loss. None of them, I think nananalo na ng championship.
Phoenix is trying to prove that they're still a favorite team. Like, kasi early on in the season, parang maraming nagsabi na, oh yeah, Golden State is back. The Lakers are back. You can't count out Denver. And then Phoenix is like, oh, we're still here. Like, I think they proved it already.
Utah
also. So, but I think Phoenix is proving na, we're still here. And I think if anything, much more than the players, it's going to be a battle of the coaches also. Like, tama si Sams, like maraming pick and roll variations yung Phoenix. At the same time, maraming variations yung Warriors ng zone. Like, nag-iiba sila from triangle to 1-2-1, 1-3-1, 1-2-2. So, magandang panoorin yun. For me.
What you buy?
Well, I think I'm gonna look I have 2 players na I'm gonna watch really for that game. For the Warriors it's Wiggins, and for the Suns it's Mikal Bridges. If they both can, because they're both two-way players, diba? So if they both can guard really well, Mikal Bridges is gonna guard Curry, so I'm gonna expect. So
for sure.
Siya talaga mag-dictate ng defense. Kung mainit si Curry, parang siya mag-stop. And si Wiggins, I think he's gonna guard Booker. So, ayun, I think it's for them. Kasi we know what we're gonna expect naman from the others. Like, I think Curry's gonna have a great game.
Yeah, you're right.
So yun lang, mga game changers.
X Factor.
Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get a great game of that. like we did with the Warriors and the Cavs. And I guess pretty short episode for this one. We talked about a lot of things today, but hopefully you enjoyed. It's Christmas Day. We hope you enjoy with your families.
Yes,
For
amen.
This is the last episode of the year, considering that next Saturday would be 2022.
Damn.
So,
2022, we coming strong though.
coming out with great
Pause.
content.
Pause.
No. Okay. With that, yes sir. You all know what to do. The links of our businesses and other social media platforms are in the description.
Yes.
Tama.
Give this video a like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, hit the bell button wherever that is, and hopefully we'll bring you more content next year. Merry Christmas.
Ano nga,
Stay
Christmas.
safe.
Happy holidays.
Shoutout nga pala kay Miguel Asis. Nag-comment siya dun sa last episode namin.
Oh, shout out Migs.
Shoutout kay Asis,
Migs.
bro.
I'm calling with him later. Shout out Migs.
Shoutout Asis, bro.
Shoutout kay Migs at saka kay Sobere na nagko-comment sa
Oh, shout out Subere.
sa mga videos namin. Thanks for the support.
Thank you, guys.
Hopefully, in general, y'all stay safe. New Year, hopefully.
Wear your masks, guys.
Get
Hopefully-
vaccinated if hindi pa. Kyrie, I'm talking to you, man. Get your shot, bro.
Hopefully next year would be better for everyone.
Right.
More blessings to
Yeah.
come. And
Yeah.
that's it. Merry
Sir.
Christmas, happy holidays. Have a blessed New Year. Intangibles Podcast episode 4. I'm Matt.
I'm Pio.
Sams.
Byron, Carlo, Aquino, Leuterio.
We out.
Yes, sir.
Yo, shout out Jay Jones. I love you, bro.
Oh, shout out. Also pahabol sa mga nagsusupport pala ng VZN Basketball. Sila Ken Bono, Simon Camacho,
Bro, Chris
Yes.
McCullough.
Chris
Brand new.
McCullough, bro. I love you, bro.
Ano
Yes.
ba? Ano mo namin sa 21? Tonino Gonzaga,
Yes.
Bobby Ray Parks. Diba?
Yeah, that's it.
Raymond Dalmazan, did I mention him already?
Yeah.
We have a whole
No, Fran you. Yeah.
We have a whole starting lineup for this. Thanks for
Reggie Miller.
for Byron.
Alright.
We out again.
We out.
We on the low, be quiet. Letting it go, no